What's going on, beautiful people? The Black Hokage here, aka TVH. And to be honest, we only got a few more days to enter my PS5 giveaway. I'm giving away a free PS5 for the holidays. So if you want a free PS5, hit that link in the description box below. So once you hit that link and you enter the PS5 giveaway, I also want you guys to know, well, I mean, you probably already know unless you live under a rock, CD Projekt Red is under fire. They're under siege. Their stock dropped like 30% last I checked. And the reason being is the launch for Cyberpunk 2077 has been abysmal, to say the least. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. Steak. The only version that really works is like the PC version and the next gen version. Even the next gen version, there's some controversy about it. But what's really catching a lot of heat is the last gen version, the PS4 and the Xbox One. So I have it on PC. If you want my first impressions, the game it's all right. Got a lot of dialogue, but you got to be in the mood to play it. The game's all right. It's a little overhyped, but it's good. But even on the PC version, it's full of bugs and glitches. This game definitely needed more time in the oven. And then the next gen version, the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, for those of you unaware, that's actually the PS4 and the Xbox One version, but it's like slightly enhanced, like a better frame rate or whatever, but it's still the last gen version. The next gen patch is supposed to come in January or whatever, but what's catching a lot of heat for CD Projekt Red is not just the bugs and the glitches, the lazy next gen port, but it's the fact that the PS4 and the Xbox One version runs like complete dog shit. There's so many videos. This game, apparently, it runs at like 10 frames per second. It's like a fucking slideshow. You remember the little flip books you used to draw in grade school, or you create your own little card? It runs like a slideshow, a fucking MS PowerPoint. Apparently, like, the textures don't load in. Just go on YouTube and search fucking the PS4 version of Cyberpunk 2077. Avoid that shit at all costs. They've been catching so much heat that like they've been getting review bombed. So I went on Amazon on stream the other day and I was just reading some of the reviews in a very dramatic voice with some music, and I thought it was pretty funny. So I thought, well, they really enjoyed the stream, so why not upload it here? So that's what I'm sharing with you guys. Some dramatic readings of some reviews from Cyberpunk. Make sure to like the video if you do, and also enter that PS5 giveaway. Link in the description box below. Roll tape. Cyberpunk 2077 PS4 reviews, according to Amazon. Jeffrey says, "Don't waste your money. Do not waste your money or time purchasing this game. Graphics on PS4 look to be from a decade ago. This is pure corporate greed to sell this game to anyone. They got my $60, but maybe not yours." Oh, I gotta spit my gum out. Do not buy this game if you don't have a PS5. I've had this game in the cart since June 2019. What? I've had this game in the cart since June 2019 and was incredibly excited to play it. However, after seeing gameplay scenes and many issues in the game on countless videos, I decided to cancel my order as it was on my way to the house. This game is unplayable in its current form on PlayStation 4. Realistically, developers should have told you the game was not designed to run on PS4 and would have had a multitude of problems. As a caveat, I have heard great things about the game from people who own PS5s and high-end PCs with solid video cards. If you want to play it on PS4, just wait a year, and hopefully developers will fix some of the bugs or buy it on PS5. I'm incredibly disappointed in CD Projekt Red for releasing this buggy mess. Seizure warning is not a joke. For anyone who might not be aware, apparently there's a part of the game where if you use a light pattern almost identical to the pattern used by... This nigga sounds like a nerd. Hold up. For anyone who might not be aware, apparently there's a part of the game where if you use a light pattern almost identical to the pattern used by the neurologist in the hospital settings to induce seizures for diagnostic purposes. Testers have seizures because of it. My husband, who's an epileptic, has been looking forward to this game all of 2020, so of course I pre-ordered it. Just to find out 2 days before the release date that it's literally designed to cause seizures. That's a bold claim. It's literally designed to cause seizures. I can't believe any company could be so malicious. They're talking about an update, but if it doesn't happen before Christmas, I can't give it to him. I felt bad that I'm returning this after 10 minutes. Uninstalled it and I put it back in the case after 15 minutes. Didn't even drive the first car. It was bar none the worst playing experience I've ever experienced. I have a base PS4 I bought back when Spider-Man was bundled. Doesn't sound like a gen engine, etc., etc. Game generally still looks good on console. Valhalla, God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2, The Last of Us 2, blah, blah, blah. Not this one. I have a PC that runs this game, so I'm returning it just to cost me 10 minutes down the road. Listen, this nigga wrote a whole book. I'm not reading this. They need more time to patch all the serious issues. The game was pushed back so far from the original release date, they still couldn't handle the basics to make this not an embarrassing launch. I'm just sad! I didn't come into this with expectations, and it still failed. The game could have been amazing. They just needed more time to get it right. Taking another year would have been more worth it. The very first thing out of the cutscene I see is missing textures on the first person I try to walk to. There are some serious issues on the PlayStation 4. Here, let's switch it up. Let's switch it up. We need something different. Yo, shout out to In the Booty Hole with the sub. Appreciate it. This shit is intense, bruh. I didn't think that, like, the mighty would have fallen so much, bruh. CD Projekt Red really damaged their reputation with this release. The PlayStation 4 version of this game is a bug-ridden and undercooked mess. I highly recommend avoiding this game until it's patched and playable in several months from now. What a shame. CD Projekt Red really sacrificed some of their reputation for this release. They should have delayed this game till earlier mid-2021. It's too late now, I guess. This was just a terrible first impression. This nigga's lying. Hold on, let's go to all the 1-star reviews. These niggas is writing whole books, bruh. I'm not reading all this. These niggas is writing whole books. This is an incomplete game. The game won't even get past the start screen. CD Projekt Red only's response is, "Did you download the Day Zero patch yet? I live in the middle of nowhere. I bought a physical copy of the game because my internet is garbage. It's gonna take weeks to download this because my internet is this slow. This is literally an incomplete game. You can't start it without downloading a huge patch file. Even after the 40 gigabyte install, that requires a separate installation disk." He even posted a picture. I'm spitting and shit. He even posted a picture. You just told me Cyberpunk was the savior of gaming. But according to Jordan, it crashed twice in the first hour. Textures don't load. The combat is jank. Embarrassing that a company can release a broken product after 8 years of development and 3 delays. Maybe should have spent more money or making a good game and less on big marketing campaigns. Rest in peace to CD Projekt Red. Why would they do this? I want to thank my mom for that beautiful reading. I want to thank my dad for having me. I was the semen that made it out your balls. I want to thank the chat for tuning in to one of the greatest performances you've probably ever seen. And thank you, CD Projekt Red, for the free content. Yeah, that's what's happening. You're getting booed. You're getting booed.